Hello everyone, welcome to the GigaBoots review for Once Upon a Katamari. I'm your host Dan Video Games, and with me is Bob.
Let's roll.
Chris Wolfhard.
Where's my abusive father?
And special guest, Sebmal.
My Earth really is full of things.
That's right, we played the new Katamari game, Once Upon a Katamari. I am curious what platforms everyone played it on. Sebmal, did you play it on PS5?
I did.
I think everyone did then.
Yeah.
For people who've never joined us for one of these before, we used to call them spoiler-casted reviews. It's the same system, though. At the beginning, we're going to say a couple sentences followed by a guttural sound. Then we're going to dive into a conversation about the various ups and downs and musings, criticisms, etc. of this video game. And then at the very end, we're going to give it a score 1 to 10 and our summary reviews. So, let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to start off with Chris Wolfhard. Chris, a couple sentences and your guttural sound.
Once Upon a Katamari is pretty good. I miss my abusive father. Huh.
Bob.
This is longer than any other Katamari game I played. Also, I don't think it added a single thing I liked.
Sebmal.
Once Upon a Katamari is not the worst the series has to offer, but also it is nowhere near the best. It's mid. Aw.
Once Upon a Katamari is an absolutely delightful game with fun locales and really funny cutscenes. I enjoyed immensely. There are a few things banged up about how it works, though. I'm gonna give it a... I was trying to aim for like Italian stereotype pizza guy. I don't know. With like I didn't quite nail it. I need to spend more time in stereotypically Italian pizza places. Quick, to New York.
It's because you only said the first letter. You forgot the Mamma Mia.
That's true. I only got the out. Oh. Yeah, Once Upon a Katamari. I'm just going to get the weirdest technical thing out up front. Runs on Unity, and it for some reason has that 50 hertz camera, but only for the stage select.
Right? Yeah, it's really, really noticeable.
It is really noticeable. Kind of shocking they shipped with that problem. But thank God it's not in the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be coming in here giving this game like a 3 or something. It's like, how did you do this? How did you? Never did beat ActRaiser Renaissance. Chris, you said something about missing your abusive father. Do you want to go into that live here on content?
Yeah, would you like to unpack this?
Sure. Why isn't the King of all Cosmos a piece of shit anymore? Like, it's just... It's such a huge part of the game taken away.
Yeah, he's sobered up, and that's not okay.
You used to be fun, man.
You used to throw my presents into space.
In the original and We Love Katamari, if you did one notch below the highest tier, he would act like he would say he was disowning you. In this, he's like kind of understanding if you get a C.
Yeah, it is. It is just weird.
Who are you? What have you done with my dad?
Right? I honestly started to feel like, man, if you're going to do this, maybe just make it the queen or something. I don't know. This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, they've been sort of trending in that direction ever since Beautiful Katamari, but I do think this is probably the nicest the king has ever been.
Yeah, I do think it's really strange to do that with the king.
Maybe being in Edo, Japan just put him in a good mood.
He was just having a great time. He was like, Konnichiwa,
Yes.
Katamari no king des.
Finally, I am among my people.
Sometimes the King of All Cosmos has too much fun with his costumes. I really look, there's a stupid joy to get out of this game, and I certainly got it. The rolling up dinosaurs is way too funny, and they're like, that guy in a dinosaur suit counts.
Yes, that's good.
I really like the power-ups in this game. It makes making your route an interesting thing for getting the higher grades. Admittedly, I didn't struggle to get an S rank all that often. It was always just run the level 4 times so you can get the 3 challenge runs done.
The only level that I had to try more than once to get an S rank on was one, the cow.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't so much the game being difficult as it just being the same as it always is.
It's a classic prank. They have to put it in. It's tradition at this point.
I fucking hate
it's
that
tradition
prank.
it's tradition for the polka dotted traffic cone to be a cow.
Yes.
The tiny carton of milk is cow. Okay, accept it.
This is how you know the king of all cosmos is an absolute sociopath.
But the actual one that I had to try a lot was basically the final level in the game when you have to get as big as possible and go up to like continental scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the one where I actually had to stay on top of it.
And that wasn't even to beat it. That was the one I had to do to get an S. I only had to do it twice.
Uh-huh.
Like I only had to retry it once.
Right. I was actually going to say the power-ups, I don't like them. I feel like they make the game worse.
Really?
I don't think they make the game worse. I just think they kind of don't do anything aside from the magnet, really.
I'm coming around to the idea that they add a level of like this is a video game to it that like takes away from it, and I feel the same way about having what your ranking on the HUD is.
Yeah, no, that's also weird.
Like
but
it shifts it more to video game thing than the first two, which I feel more like an thing you're experiencing.
Yeah, this is definitely the Katamari that like treats itself like a video game the most. Like, here are your objectives, here are power-ups, here's a little readout on how good you're doing, here's a location of all the things you need to get.
But yeah, I think that the part that makes power-ups bad to me is the magnet, because I feel like so many areas are designed not with rolling around and getting everything in mind, but with getting this magnet and sucking it all in. Like, there's so many points in it that I'm like, actually collecting all this would be really annoying. Oh, there's the magnet. That means I shouldn't even try.
Yeah, you're building the route to be the exact right size to pull off the magnet. It's
To
true.
pull the magnet, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing with the magnet, though, is like this isn't the first game that's been in. That was in Katamari Forever, but it just wasn't a power-up that you could hold on to and use at any point. There were these little hearts that you could roll up in the level, and they would either like activate the magnet how it is here, or just like suck in everything that's around the heart.
Interesting. So would an individual heart always do the same thing in a level? Like if you knew that heart does blank,
that heart will do that thing.
Okay.
Like they
Okay.
specifically place specific hearts to do whatever around the level. So rather than it just being a thing you could carry around until you're big enough and then pop and suck up everything, they actually like kind of designed the level around using specific hearts.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, the things I enjoy about this one so much is that the power-ups make rooting so different in how it plays out. And I really do enjoy the fucking cutscenes. A lot of them made me fucking laugh.
I found I only really like the Queen cutscenes.
Oh, like the weird interstitials, like where it's in between levels. I mean literal
you're talking
in-level
cutscenes.
cutscenes.
Okay.
The in-level ones, yeah.
Yeah, where the people run around and they freak out over shit all the fucking time. And it's always funny, especially when they do the Scooby-Doo moment in a fucking Egyptian tomb. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I love it. Why didn't they think of shaking the Katamari people like their Lego toys sooner? I enjoy that. That's the stuff I get out of this. I feel like if you didn't have the power-ups and you didn't have those cutscenes, I'm not sure that I would like this as much as I do. And since there are weird things about like, and I never tried the simple control scheme, I feel like I should have just to know what that is.
Yeah.
They introduced that in Touch My Katamari. It's the same as it was there. You move around with the left stick, and then you can turn the camera left and right with the right stick.
See, here's the thing. I'm sure that's the case. I haven't played Touch My Katamari in 13 years.
Good, keep it that way.
Yeah, but the King of All
I streamed
Cosmos
every
is
Katamari in a
3D.
span of 24 hours. It wasn't good for a lot of it.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say maybe on average you had a better time than the time Bob and I went, we will play all 4 routes of Resident Evil 2 Remake all in a row. And then we go, oh, they completely ruined this system in Remake.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, that
That's kind of just playing the same game 4 times.
It sure fucking was. At a certain point, we went, we have to commit to it. We know we
It's
made a
not good,
mistake, but we got
We assumed zapping would be in here. They did not include the zapping system.
I'm sure even if they don't have that, they'll have some reason to, nope, they tricked you. There are 2 fucking playthroughs. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, there are a lot of Katamari games, and we recently got remasters of 2 of them, or did they do a third at some point? I missed it.
No,
they only did the first 2. Those are the only two that it feels like a lot of people played. So
Those are also the only two that are like actually good.
Yeah, that checks out.
I still keep thinking, but what if I got the one on the 360 and got all the DLC?
Honestly, like of the Katamaris that aren't just a collection of levels from those first two games, the Xbox 360 one's probably the best. It would be the best if it wasn't a ripoff. If it wasn't an actual factual scam where they literally held half of the levels behind on-disc DLC to make you pay for it.
Speaking of DLC,
Yeah, this time they only.
Yeah, no, this time it's the music.
this time I don't know the actual amount of songs in this game, but it feels like it's 8 at absolute most. So the fact that
It's not a lot.
It does not feel like enough.
It's not a lot, and for like those first like 2 worlds, they keep replaying the same songs over and over. They're so afraid of letting you listen to the rest of the soundtrack.
They're like, because you're gonna be doing this for a while. What if you just listen to these 2 songs forever? Yeah, I think that's the hugest shortcoming of this game, honestly. I think the fact that its soundtrack is diminutive and they are selling $30 worth of DLC. Well, more now. They just announced
more.
Yeah, they announced
Even
more. Like, at least those are like new remixes and not just the old songs.
Yeah, I feel like the old song should be free. I don't think the old song
those
should be
should have been in
$30.
there.
They gave me a cosmetic for owning the remakes, and then I went, why aren't you giving me the song for that? What the fuck, dude?
No, $30.
$30. Yeah, I think that's the number one failing of this game. I think the largest thing is that. Second place would probably go to the movement doesn't quite feel right.
The controls and movement are the big thing for me. This game feels very bad to roll around in. They fucked it up real bad.
Yeah, it's got like a virtual Octogate going on. So imagine the software tried to make your controller into a GameCube controller.
Yeah, it just feels wrong. Like, even if you don't know exactly why, it's in the you've explained it. It's super
it does
weird.
feel a little bit off. Yeah.
I knew something was wrong. Like I streamed like my entire playthrough of this game, like when I got it, and I knew that I realized something was off the second they asked me to roll around the tutorial. What I forgot was I pinpointed exactly what was wrong within 30 seconds. I went back and watched and like, oh, this feels weird. It's like I'm restricted to 8-way movement or something, and that's literally what the problem is.
Yeah, it's such a bizarre mistake to have made that my only conclusion is maybe if I played with simple controls, it would begin.
No, I tried. I checked simple controls. It's the same thing.
Okay. I thought that maybe it would make any sense there, but no.
Nope.
Okay.
They just fucked it up. They just somehow shipped it like that.
That's a shame.
But yeah, it's like a combination of that and like your base movement speed in this is really slow.
That is what I was about to say. Like, it consistently feels like I'm going through molasses.
Yeah, you're going through molasses and you're like locked into these like basically rigid. You have a very, very, very tiny amount of analog control that doesn't amount to anything, and then you just snap into one of the 8 directions. Like, those two combined just make this game feel like shit to me.
I feel like your movement speed is low 85 or 90% of the time. And then there's
and then like sometimes randomly you like go a little too fast.
Yeah, you like fucking book it. And I'm like, why is it doing this? And by the end of dumping what is objectively too much time into this game, I think it ultimately ended up being, do not judge me. Do not judge me. I needed this at the time. 23 plus hours. Even then, I couldn't fucking figure out by looking at it why some of the time, because it's not just when you're small.
Yeah,
it's just at different levels.
It just happens
randomly.
Weird. Yeah. I was gonna say this is the first time I'm playing Katamari. I feel like I need to be using the dash constantly because everything's just too far away.
Yeah.
Which luckily they put dash on a button.
Yes.
But
the thing with that though is that button dash is slower than doing it normal.
Are you serious?
It's true.
Yeah, if you do the stick input, then you get the normal like regular dash that feels like the correct speed.
I hate that.
Nope. They just they made the quick input bad.
What are you trying to balance it as for a fighting game scenario?
Yes.
What's happening here?
Yes, we're trying to make the
I play
easiest...
Katamari with modern controls.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to make this accessible to new people by making the accessible version suck.
Thank you.
I was watching a streamer. I didn't look into this afterwards because I wasn't. I've been I've been getting out ahead of the Game of the Year grind, and I've been doing a pretty good job. So I don't have time to cross-reference an entire credits list. But it does. I heard former SNK people formed the developer that made this, which is interesting.
That is weird.
Their name is Dimps. No. God. Now I'm just imagining Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite tier character models in a Katamari game.
Okay.
They're so fleshy and lumpy.
I was imagining Katamari Advance, and now there's a bunch of bottomless pits.
Yeah, there we go. I don't remember Katamari having this many blind jumps, but okay.
Weird. I don't remember dashing into spikes as much, but I guess this is just how Katamari was.
Yeah, it's 2D now. It had to change.
I don't remember the Katamari having a butthole in the title sequence, but
No, that was always there. That was
wow, I just never noticed.
Yeah,
Okay,
the prince just bends over and it happens all the time.
that's crazy that he's always just coincidentally blocking my view until the title.
just always had that thing out.
Oh, that's wild. What a wild video game. I thought the price notionally of this was like acceptable. Like I have a certain thing of like, if you're just going to make a PS2 game again and you put effort into it, it's not like thin as fuck PS2 game released now. That price seems appropriate, but I did get it through a program I didn't know about. Apparently GameStop's like, oh, certain games are just 10% off if you're a pro member. I'm like,
Huh.
shouldn't you tell people?
Right?
Dumbass.
Nah.
I will email you about how you should trade in that game you just bought, but not this.
Yeah, they'll do all sorts of insane shit. Like, hey, bro, do you want to buy a PlayStation Portal?
Now I need to check what the latest GameStop email I got was. I'm sure it was very funny.
Was it to buy a Ghost of Yote jacket? No, wait, that's me getting that email from Sony.
Yeah, no, the price of the game is correct. It's within lines of Katamari because like the first one was 20, the second one was 30, then beautiful Katamari was 40, plus $20 for the rest of the level. So actually it's 60.
Yeah.
Don't look at it too hard. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically in line with that stuff. Down to the part where they're charging the rest of the money as DLC, but it's music this time.
And the rest of the money this time is $30, which is crazy.
I know this is controversial. I actually like the soundtrack for this, but it is so small that I don't feel good about it.
I feel like there's a few good songs.
In a vacuum, I don't hate any of the songs. I don't want to listen to this. I just think it's really samey and also doesn't feel like a Katamari soundtrack. Like it feels very modern anime.
That's what I was
in a way.
Say
Like it feels
too.
very like rhythm game.
It feels like these are
OPs for Katamari,
right?
Yeah,
and
But
that's
also
honestly
super modern. Like,
oh yeah,
anime.
100%, and that's part of why I enjoy it as much as I do. And I'm like, oh, this is great. This is like if Dandadan was a Katamari.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was also pulling Don to Don comparisons. Like,
Yeah,
this could sound like a Don to Don OP, but like I was coming at it from a bit of a negative angle because that's not what I'm here for.
100%. I totally get it. I did have friends who also said the same, that they felt the soundtrack didn't feel very Katamari, but I am very deeply amused by this exact trend we all noticed, apparently, of like, this is like the latest season of anime OP's worth of Katamari soundtrack. What?
Right? Yeah. This sounds like I would hear it, like I would go through the or the music select and like tune them or something, and I would hear this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it feels weird because I'm fine with a few of them being that. But it feels like there's like 4 songs that are like that, and then maybe 3 other songs at all.
Yeah, no, the soundtrack.
Yeah, basically.
God, it's 8 songs.
Yes.
And it's like the 3 songs that kind of sort of sound like they would maybe fit in a Katamari game are not the 3 songs they play at you for the first like 3 hours of the game.
It's true. It's so true. I really enjoyed the Philosopher level.
Yeah, the Philosopher level was really funny.
Just them screaming philosophies as you're grabbing them is really good.
That was extremely stupid in a good way.
Yeah, I see shit like that is why I still enjoy this game despite these other elements. Like it really isn't a superbly constructed Katamari game. We've covered a lot of what's wrong with it. Luckily, again, I'm on the PS5 Pro because we needed one to cover it for the channel. The only reason any human should have ever bought the PS5 Pro, it turns out.
You're the only human I know that has a PS5 Pro, so this checks out.
Possibly the only one in the country.
No, it's great. It's great. It's so good. You don't
It's
even know.
so professional.
It's so professional. You're all amateurs, and I'm a pro gamer.
Yeah.
But the performance on this was locked in, except for one sequence on the level that opens up to the entire world.
On the PS5 regular,
Uh-huh.
I had issues with some other levels. Because
Okay.
there was issues with that one, but then there were also some weird issues. Anytime that it was about to get bigger, it would start running bad.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But it wasn't like super frequent. It was maybe like 3 other levels.
Okay.
Also, I can't stand how often this game loads. I'm like, you already loaded it in.
Oh, I know. It's pretending to
that
load, and it
has to
drives me
be-
insane.
Yeah, it has to be one of those. Like, well, it needs to load on a couple platforms, so we'll just have the exact same thing still.
Yeah, it's on Switch
It's
1.
like, no,
This
pull
is
that out.
This is literally the Switch 1's fault.
Yeah.
No, it's their fault.
And the thing that really exacerbates it is like they'll do like a camera pan over of the area that makes you think like, oh, they're doing this to like hide the loading time or whatever. And then they'll cut to a loading screen after that.
Right? It's always maddening. It was like, you just showed me it. It's already here. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I
You're
saw
loading?
it. It's there.
No.
It's that weird thing. It's that weird thing where some games will, if you go into the menu and set loading to press a button to progress past the loading screen, it's instant. And if you leave it on automatically progress past the loading screen, it's like 3 or 4 seconds.
Not yet, kids. Dad's cooking. We saw the Uber Eats guy. Stop pretending. It's getting cold.
This loading screen is quite similar to the loading screens they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh, this is steamed loading screens. Yeah, no, it's so stupid that it does that.
Yeah, the another like just structural problem that you also brought up in previous big things was, oh yeah, I'm playing this area, and then you get enough stars or whatever, and the king's like, we're going to the next thing, son. Follow me. We're going to the next world.
Get in the spaceship.
Yeah, at least if he can't keep the abusive dad energy, he can keep the dad on a vacation who has no concern for what their child wants to do energy. That's at least something they've imbued him with,
That's
regrettably.
true.
See, even that feels wrong because I associate that more with mothers. We went on vacation. It costs so much money. I have a schedule. We're having the maximum amount of fun, or I'm going insane.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that drove me nuts. That drove me completely insane because in this game, the structure is you have something like, what is it? 3 stars to get. All of the trophies, by the way, are just about, or crowns. 3 crowns to get. All of the trophies, by the way, have to do with the crowns. They don't have to do with anything else.
One of the laziest trophy sets I've seen in a while.
It's kind of bold. And then there will be a cousin or 2, and then there will be a present. And then after you beat it the first time, they're like, what's up, Epic Gamer? Are you ready for this challenge? Get 600 things. And I'm like, I just got 1,200, sir. And they're like, good job on that second run. Are you ready for this challenge? Get 700 things. I'm like, I just got 1,300, sir.
I stopped counting after you got the amount I asked for.
It's to the point where the ideal version of this is you play to get that exact number of things and just drop the controller and walk away while
Right,
it spends
'cause
the
you
next
can't end
6
early.
minutes doing nothing. Because, yeah, you can't just be like, I'm done. Hit a button.
Uh-huh.
In most of them. Some of them you can roll
Yeah, a
into
few
a
of
thing.
them,
and-
but
and
not
thank God.
enough.
So anyways, that sucks. You complete those challenges to get the gachapon style like cosmetics from the King of All Cosmos.
Yeah, the King of All Cosmos' statue will barf out a new face for your cousin.
And it's really that's a good idea, but the thing you do to get it sucks.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of iffy on the cousin customization thing because, like, on paper, like, yeah, I get it, I understand, but I'm not here to make an OC. I'm here to see the weird little guys you made for me to play as.
Yeah, they're all already kind of perfect.
And they're all like, to their credit, the new weird little guys they introduced are very good.
Oh, they are. They're
Cousin
excellent.
Clip Clop is an all timer.
Which one's
Cousin
Clip
Clip Clop's incredible.
I don't hate Clip Clop as much as the one where the face is on the antenna.
Oh yeah, that guy's rough. My favorite was Charlie. I don't know if he's new even. But I use Charlie for the whole game. He's got like he's a robot with a wooden gear is a wheel that he walks around with.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he's-
Charlie's new, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are so many good.
They had Cousin Drive earlier, which was pretty similar.
They have so many good cousins in this.
Yeah. Whaleson's good. He's got a real creepy walk cycle. Like he's punched over coming at you.
What are
Cousin Clay's good, little gyroid guy. They made a lot of good little fellas in this one.
I played as Cosme. Cosme's completely new to this one too. That's the paintbrush one that
Oh,
you
yeah,
see in all
yeah.
the cutscenes, the interstitial ones. Yeah, that's I felt bad because I'm like, Cosme's a simple design, but I'm like, I love them though.
They're little. I like brush.
Minotaur Prince is great. I don't even know what he's called, but he's great.
He was great. Yeah, the two I mainly used were Cosme and Charlie.
Yeah, I was Clip Clop main the second I saw Clip Clop.
You're like, this is the best Halloween outfit.
He's so mysterious. He's either two guys in a horse costume or a horseman with 2 or 3 heads. I'm not sure, but it's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. There's still like, I feel like there's joy imbued in various aspects of this game. Like it glows with joy in these small things, but it's like you put the collectibles and the progression and these cosmetic systems together in a way that seems to imply you've never played a video game or you think they're misery machines.
Yeah, there's some intrinsic joy of Katamari that they kind of can't snuff out no matter how bad they do it. Even Touch My Katamari, like there's still some that game's miserable. That game's Skinwalker Katamari, but there's still like some aspects of it that you go like, oh yeah, that's the thing I like. And this also has that.
It helps reduce the Skinwalker vibes when you don't have 3D King of all Cosmos.
Yeah, that was of the many mistakes of Touch My Katamari, that was a large one.
It is so unsettling. Have you seen?
It's really
I've seen
bad
images.
to look at.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to see it again.
It's very bad to look at.
It is
I never
upsetting.
played the Vita one. I only played the first 2 in the PS3 one. I don't even think I played the 360 one.
Yeah, you're good on skipping the Vita one for sure. I think honestly, like Beautiful Katamari, it's not like incredible or anything. I would put it like about this tier. I would put it about the tier of Once Upon a Katamari. It's just the main thing is they tried to rip you off initially, and nowadays you can probably get enough of that for cheap enough to where it works out price wise. But boy, they really tried to rip you off back then. That was crazy.
So Chris,
I don't like 3D King at all.
You don't like
I don't
that?
like
Oh yeah,
him.
he's bad. He's bad to look at, and you can
Okay.
customize him and make him look even worse.
I kind of like how it looks like they made. He looks very WarioWare-esque in how it seems like they used an actual person's face as the texture, but then put the big simply modeled nose on. So I kind of like if they were going for horrifying, I think they did a good job. But I don't like looking at him.
Does he use Royal Rainbow with his mouth in that one?
He seems to just use eye lasers, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Royal Rainbow isn't mouth. I think the last time they did a mouth Royal Rainbow was the PSP one.
Man, no, that's so much joy is lost to me when he doesn't do the mouse Royal Rainbow.
It was better when it came out of the mouth. I think the one in this one's pretty good though. It looks nice.
Yeah,
It looks pretty, yeah.
I like it.
But
it should come from
always
his mouth.
I always think of what we could have had though.
I think another thing that I think was lost was they gave the king cock shame.
I know, right? That's so weird.
Yeah.
In every other game, his huge bulge is just right there. In this, he constantly has his legs crossed, like he's ashamed of it. It's one of those it's one of those insane memes.
And he's got the like the toga or whatever over it.
To be fair, in some of the cutscenes, you do get to see a little king cheek. They balance it out a little bit.
You know, I feel bad that I asked what platform Sebmal was playing on at the beginning of this because it would have been a good time to be like, so how's this run on the Series S? I feel like that really would be fascinating to know because it's like it's a fucking Katamari game, my man.
Right, but even the PS5 regular does struggle with a bit, so I bet it's miserable just for no reason.
Yeah. How does this run on the Steam machine? That's what we really need to find out.
Another thing that's kind of in line with what Chris was talking about a while ago, making it too gamey. I feel like there's too many things to find the levels. I feel like instead of just enjoying Katamariing, I'm thinking, I need these crowns.
Yeah, I don't feel like the crown system adds anything to the game.
I don't like having to think about that. I'd rather just think about getting my Katamari big or doing the objective. Instead, I'm like always searching for these.
See, I solve this problem by breaking these into distinct runs in my head and then spending over 23 hours playing this game.
Right,
this
whereas
is a
I
very
will never
good
play.
system.
I will never play at level twice in this game.
Bob, I'm curious. Did you check how long you played this game by the time you were done?
I played for like 5 hours.
Like, there's got to be a chasm there between our playtimes.
Yeah, no, I didn't check, but I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it
it's
took
not
me
much.
like around 6 hours to get to credits, so that tracks.
I like rolling the ball around.
I would like it if it felt good.
Right? I did not enjoy rolling the ball
In theory,
around.
I like rolling the ball around. In this game, less so.
These balls feel terrible.
I don't remember where it shows you on the app. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I can't remember on the PlayStation app. I feel like the Nintendo app is really easy to figure that out on, but
I can show you where you can get your Robbit digital collectibles with PlayStation Stars.
oh, I
You
thought
like that? Is that what you want?
I thought they disappeared that.
Oh, I wouldn't know, man. I don't look at the PlayStation app.
I guess if it's in your most recent, it would be on the main screen, but I take it you played more than two games after Katamari.
Oh no! Yeah, I played that demo for Octopath. Oh no!
Damn,
You fool!
you've ruined everything. That's really funny. I looked at it in my library and it's like, do you want to buy it? And I'm like, no, I have it physically, dude. Come on.
But you could buy it though.
What are you talking
What
about?
if you bought it? Yeah, I think another thing for me is there's not enough levels where you just get big.
Yes,
True.
I also agree with that.
Like, there's so many gimmick levels where getting big is like the secondary concern. Like, oh, get all these coins or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Get all
know.
the roses and the roses
Yeah,
don't make you bigger.
get all the flowers. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't, like, I think too much, or because like Beautiful Katamari's problem, one of many of Beautiful Katamari's problems is that the main non-DLC progression has like one non-standard level. So it's possible to go too much in the other direction. There's a balance you got to strike with this, and I don't think they strike it here. There's like way too many like secondary levels where getting big is not a concern.
Mhm.
And like every get big level, aside from like I think one, is in Edo, Japan. Half of the levels are in Edo, Japan for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like all of the other time periods feel like, oh, here's a little challenge space we made and it's cowboy themed.
Yeah.
All right, now go back to Edo, Japan and do a real level.
Yeah, I think that's one of the largest problems is that they clearly made a full-scale Katamari from the tiniest thing to the hugest continents for Edo, Japan, and no
Yeah,
other
nowhere else.
Yeah, that
time
really
zone.
weirded me out. I did not expect to just be warped back to Edo, Japan every time something needed to happen. That was so strange.
You know, there's one thing we haven't talked about at all. Can you all guess it? The
No.
one thing about this game that we probably should have talked about at all.
Oh, that there's time travel?
No.
Okay.
This is how little of an impact this leaves, listener. Katamari Ball.
Oh God, right.
Yeah, I only did that once.
Yeah, I did it the exact one
Oh.
required time and never again.
Yeah, that thing sucked. That was awful, and I'm glad I did forgot about it.
Bob's like, one moment, the score is going lower.
Like they've constantly tried to make like versus modes for Katamari, and they've never been good or worth caring about. And this is no exception.
Yep. No, it's true. I played that about 3 times going, I'm going to keep giving you rope, man. You better give me a good time. And no, that is not
No.
a good time.
Yeah, no, it's like I guess the idea of like rolling up the ball big and trying to cash it in is novel, because in like the previous versus modes, it's just like make it big, make it bigger than the other guys. Good job, you made it the biggest. So like actually like having a scoring mechanic, I guess, is a wrinkle, but it's not in practice. It's not that interesting. And also, of the ways you can roll a ball in this game where rolling the ball feels bad, it feels the worst in Katamari Ball. Like you get so slowed down the bigger your ball gets.
Uh-huh.
It's just it does not feel good at a base level, which I think is really the biggest problem, other than just the concept being uninteresting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even explain the scoring system well enough for me to understand how to cash in my Katamari. So I played that one time and lost and was like, I don't desire to ever touch this again.
I played it once and won, and then I went, I don't desire to touch this ever again. So if it makes you feel better, the result doesn't impact the result. As it were.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I just kept giving it rope. I'm like, eventually you will be fun. No, not even a little. Okay, cool.
Nope.
Great.
I feel like also like this kind of happens in every Katamari game, but I feel like in here it happened more. I was constantly getting stuck on shit.
Yes.
Like I was getting like in older Katamaris, you would definitely get like wedged between some weird items, and then like the ball would violently shake and then remove many of its things until you could simply leave the bad position. Here it doesn't do that. Here you kind of have to like desperately flail and struggle and try to dash out of what you wedged yourself into. And it feels not good.
Yeah, and I always feel like it's really small things. I can't even see them.
Yeah, it's like stuff that shouldn't be doing that. It's like I would have survived this encounter in a previous video game. And then I think also on the flip side, it has like a bunch of instances where stuff just kind of doesn't have collision and you just roll through it.
I know it's so weird because it feels like the duality. It's not good in either way.
Yeah, it's like pick one, please. Just stop confusing me.
I feel like for me, I only got trapped in an absolute bullshit manner once, and that was horrible. But elsewise, I didn't end up stuck in a lot of circumstances, and this is because I have the professional console, and you all have amateur console.
Yeah,
and that's why.
All us scrubs get stuck between the tall man and the vase or whatever. Professionals don't even put themselves in that situation.
Exactly. You just need to wrap your head around the PS5 Pro's piston support and the Octogate paradigm.
The scissors that were completely flush with the ground you got stuck on, I didn't. I had the PS5 Pro.
The PS5 Pro rendered me going over them, and it was fine.
They get a jump button on the PS5 Pro.
Oh, God, could you imagine?
God, I do miss the jump button, weirdly enough.
They added a jump button in one of these?
Oh, yeah, no, like, what's the PS3 one? Katamari Forever. They added it, and then it was also in the Vita version.
Huh.
It's like not an essential feature by any means, but it's like handy to have, you know?
This is the only Katamari I've ever wanted one.
And they took it away.
Yeah, no, like there were definitely situations in this game where like, God, I wish the jump button was here. Why is the jump button not here? Why did they remove it?
Yeah, honestly, the level kind of does feel like they are designed around maybe being able to jump a couple times.
Like, I feel like I'm moving really slow, and I want to get up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I also feel like I do like that this game, it kind of feels like the most they've attempted to have ideas since We Love Katamari, because Beautiful Katamari is, again, a lot of very standard levels with like one or two gimmicks until you buy the DLC, and then it kind of reuses a lot of gimmicks from the old games. Katamari Forever is literally just old levels with, you know, what the desert watering level that shows up in this. That was in Katamari Forever first. And then the Vita game is not to be talked about. The Vita game literally wholesale reuses levels from We Love Katamari because they were just out of ideas. It has the Cowbear level, literally the Cowbear level from We Love Katamari.
Uh-huh.
Well, how was the PSP one? Did anybody play that?
Oh yeah, no, I played the PSP one. They tried at least a little bit with it. It has a really bad structure to it because the PSP was not a powerful system, and they try and fake a lot of the get bigger stuff by sort of just stapling levels together.
Oh.
And it doesn't work. But like they kind of tried. The biggest problem with the PSP Katamari is that it is the longest Katamari by a mile.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's a weird outcome.
It's like the structure is like you are playing these extremely tiny 5-minute max levels, and they're stapling them together to sort of pretend, look, you're getting bigger. It's great. And they only made like one stage per size, and they tried to get around that by having different object layouts in different like seasons and time periods. And they didn't make enough of those. So they just randomly roll an object layout for the already predefined like geometry of the size. And they constantly make you play it over and over and over and over for like 7 hours or some shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not good. I would not recommend the PSP version. But it's better. I'd probably rather play it than the Vita version still.
Cool.
The 3D king of all cosmos takes it all.
There's a piece of my spirit I'll never get back.
You finish looking at him and you go, how much of my life did that take? 3 days.
But yeah, this one feels like the most they've tried to have like ideas for stuff, but also there's a lot of like, oh, we're doing this again. Like, oh, yep, here's the level where you're moving forward automatically. Here's the food level. Here's the level where there's a bunch of different requests. Here's the level where you have to make the biggest one within 50 objects. Like they retread a lot of ground.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is playing the numbers, the hits, This is very
Maybe not the hits. Maybe playing the songs,
the dance moves, the square dance moves,
No, you have to pay $30 for the songs you know.
Yeah,
Instead of playing the songs they play the songs because they play at your job.
I didn't know that request level was from some other game. I honestly
it's
hated
from
that.
It's from the PSP version, and then they also put it in Beautiful Katamari, so it's been in 2 games.
Cool.
This evil was invented long ago.
It's kind of worse a little bit here because they're asking for predefined stuff. In the PSP version, it's like just literally like whatever type of object it's sensing around where you currently are. So I had a very fun situation where near the end of that level when I was playing it on the PSP, the King of All Cosmos is like, I need you to roll up 5 children. Good job rolling up 5 children. I need 3 children. Great job rolling up 3 children. I need 5 children. Great job rolling up 5 children. I need 4 children.
These emails from King of All Cosmos leaked. I don't like any of this. This is terrible. Yeah, no, this they brought back all of the things they do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Basically. To
and like
effect.
Yeah. The thing is though, like it's not entirely that. They do like try stuff and it's stuff I wish they did more. Like I think the pirate ship level is really cool because it has like it's a standard just make your ball bigger level, which this game is sorely lacking. And also like it has this cool like branching path system where like, oh, if you roll up this octopus, the ship will get attacked by a giant octopus and then you'll get dragged underwater and you'll have to do this underwater section. Or if you don't, the ship will get attacked by a ghost pirate ship and you have to roll onto the other ship and fight the pirates. And I think that shit's neat. I think this game could have used a lot more of that and a lot less of roll up 50 mummies, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the level progression ideas they have. Like at the Old West place, you can gather the things necessary to blow up the cave wall in order to get into the mine to get the gold. Like I think all that shit's really cool. I like the pirate ship battle and all these other things, and that
they
and
just
the
don't do it
cutscenes
enough.
are so much of the joy of this game. And I agree, they need to do more level progression stuff.
Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. I had no idea those things existed.
You didn't?
I had no idea. Like the pirate ship thing happened. I had the ghost ship attack. I didn't know there was an alternation. I didn't know I could open some mine wall in that cowboy level.
Oh yeah, no, not the city one, but the mining oriented.
Yeah, the collecting the one where you have to collect the most gold.
Okay, yeah.
that one.
I remember a mine being there and me not knowing what to do with this. So
yeah, if you roll up with the things that the
if
dude
you roll
asked
up
for,
10 explosives and bring it to the prospector, he'll open up the cave.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you roll up 1, the king yells at you. I think he's like, this guy.
Yeah, he's
wants
like, oh, that guy
bombs."
wants explosives.
But
You should
at
get some
this point,
explosives.
you didn't understand. Even a person with perfectly what is the term? Mentally normative reading ability might be exhausted of reading the king shit as a dyslexic. After paragraphs and paragraphs of this is not your best material, King.
I mean, again, to bring up the Vita version, at least he's not full screen, just taking up the entire screen, interrupting you every time you collect one of the 10 objects they have randomly deemed important in the level. Because in that game, there's a curio system where there are just 10 random objects that are important for no reason. And every single time you roll one up, the king goes, whoa, weird pencil. Hang on, that's a curio. 10 times in the level, this will happen.
Dad, I'm in the middle of this game. I can't look up and see the thing you're saying. I'm just going to leave you on red, okay?
Yeah,
I think I skipped his dialogue at the beginning of level every single time in this game.
I got so
I maybe let them
exhausted.
roll once each. Because I feel like even in We Love, where he talks a lot, you can do the interrupting him thing. I don't think he does it in every single level.
I honestly got to the point where I started instinctively skipping him on first runs.
yeah.
And I was like, oops.
Hope he didn't have anything important this time. Oh well. He's ruined my day though.
He talks too damn much. Talking King, you talk too much.
And also, when he does talk during a level, he takes up most of the screen.
Right.
It's really annoying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which the UI for this game is already way too big. It's like already taking
Yeah, it's
up
really
most of the
cluttered.
screen. He's like, what if I just take up the upper third? I'm like, would you not?
Please?
Could be an entire Vita screen.
It could.
It
And
could.
Don't complain until you know how bad it could be.
You want things to be better? They used to be worse.
See, now that's the kind of thing I want the king to be yelling at me.
Yes.
True.
If he would interrupt me to call me a useless little shit, then we'd be fine.
And that was it, right?
Uh-huh.
He just pops up to yell that, and then he goes away, and then I go, yeah, that's my dad.
That's the dad I know.
Well, this has gone on long enough. We need to get our last few anecdotes out before our summary reviews and scores out of 10. Does anyone have any last minute things they want to throw in here? I mean, for Christ's sake, we almost forgot Katamari Ball.
True. We could be forgetting something else very important.
People could
I'm
have
not, though.
listened to this podcast and screamed about how we forgot about Katamari Ball in the comments
So yeah,
section.
Legion of Katamari Ball fans incensed as local video game reviewers ignore Katamari Ball.
All 10 of them in the comments.
10? Wow, that's generous.
It is.
I was thinking more around that last digit, or maybe if we're lucky, the first digit, but both?
I wish that there had been more levels in the modern era,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
because there's like 2, maybe 3.
There's 3. There's the food ball one, there's the sweets one, and then there's the first level of Katamari one.
Yep. Which was cute.
Yeah, that was cute. I kind of like the gimmick to it. I don't know. Like we're only giving you a minute, but also we're putting a bunch of timer power-ups in this, so use those.
That's a neat gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most I've felt the timer was like of any consequence.
That level did upset me because it was like play the first level from Katamari, but it feels worse.
Yeah, there's also that aspect to it.
So it wasn't very hype for me. The only other thing I can think of is I have to put it here. It really bugged me that every time a Queen like intermission segment would come up, it would play a musical score that I'm pretty sure I know from like Ren and Stimpy.
No, that's great.
It was delightful, but also traumatic. But that's it. That's all I got.
I got all my thoughts and feelings in this podcast. I don't think there's a single other thing other than there's some funny moments I undoubtedly did not retell here, but you know, it's got a number of really cute fun things.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's still got a little bit of those unkillable Katamari charms to it, but just as an overall package, it's pretty disappointing for me.
Hope you're ready to say that again in a couple seconds. Chris, any last moment things?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's move on to our summary reviews and scores on a scale of 1 to 10. We're going to go ahead and start with Bob.
Yeah, I was honestly pretty darn disappointed with this. It's just kind of frustrating. And then talking through it, I'm like, my score is actually going down. That's a little rough. it was going to be a 6 because I was like, well, it's not good, but it's still Katamari. I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that just made me kind of sad. So I'm going to make it a 5. I'm sorry, Katamari. You should have been better.
Sebmal.
Yeah, I think there's some good direction in this that the Katamari series has been missing, but nowhere near enough of it. And then it just messes up so much fundamental stuff, like most of all the controls and just the general game feel, that it's hard not to walk away from this overall disappointed, even in spite of the few bright spots there are. Like, there's some good levels, there's some fun levels. There's you know what? I'm not even going to think of them. I already said them, I said them earlier. But yeah, no, like it's weird because like I think in a vacuum, this is like, okay, it's like beautiful Katamari tier. It's fine. You can play it, but it's just all the other stuff around it that really brings it down. I'm probably going to I probably also give it a 5. Maybe I would up it to a 6 if they ever fix the controls, but probably just 5.
Chris.
Yeah, I kind of had this feeling during like the entire back half of it, which is like, man, I should just go play We Love Katamari again. or even the original by the very end of it. It's like, yeah, those are just both better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I really can't justify giving this higher than a 6, I don't think.
I enjoyed my time with this game a lot, but there are a number of issues. We've talked about them exhaustively. I guess one last thing I need to throw in there. I think the Coliseum stage fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
That is my least favorite, I think. The entire
Extremely annoying maze level.
including the level that I notoriously have hated forever of, no, choose one cow. Fuck you. How dare you? But this is
That's a warm blanket.
That Coliseum level's terrible. I replayed it so many times trying to do better at it, and I'm like, this is miserable. Fuck this. Why is this in the game? Anyway, I still really enjoyed my time with it, and I do agree with what people are saying here. If you could just go back to one of the first two and have a better time, you absolutely could. But I am a fan of more of the same. I will, in fact, give this a 7, which is meteoric in this pantheon of scores.
It's true.
That does bring the average score to 5.75 with a total of 23 out of a possible 40. It is more Katamari. Do you want more Katamari? What if it's banged up a little bit? Is that still good?
Want more Katamari if it controlled right?
What if it was dropped on the ground for a little bit? It's got a little bit of dirt on it, but I'm sure you can brush
ball's
that
weird
out.
and lumpy.
That's totally how it's
let me
always
make it clear. Let me make it clear. If they announce another new Katamari next year, I'm still buying it.
Yeah, no,
like this isn't bad enough to turn me off. Like, okay, it's been like fucking 15 years since they made one of these. I'm surely they learned some things making this one.
You would hope. One would hope.
I would hope. You get at least 2 chances.
I would hope they don't just take this and go, oh, we knocked it out of the park, gentlemen. Let's go to some other Namco game and make a new entry.
Or the other option of, no, this will now the forever Katamari. This is what we'll keep adding levels to forever. It's like, but it's the worst feeling one. What are you doing?
Oh, no. I don't know what's worse for you, Bob, that possibility, or they move on to Ridge Racer after this and the feel is fucked. For me, that is worse. So I'd rather this be the forever Katamari than them come over to Ridge Racer and be like, what if I made the worst feeling one of these that is actually made in Japan?
Yeah, no, that would be worse. It's true.
So I'm afraid, Katamari, you're going to have to take these bullets while Ridge Racer sleeps peacefully in bed.
It's that image of the soldier guarding the sleeping children, but it's the prince.
I'm sorry, Prince. The executive producers for this month's GigaBoots videos are Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, Cooper Tank, BN12, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers, and also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or a normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.